1-hour train ride from Portsmouth takes us to Brighton. A short taxi ride takes us right to the hotel. It was cold this morning, as you can tell. Brighton was supposed to be a restful stop, right on the beach. But come to find out, it was a bank holiday, the weather was warm, and everybody headed to the beach. Brighton Pier is right on the beach, and the British people use it to come whenever it's warm for a stay at the beach. The kids were out of school for the holiday, so they were here at the pier getting on the rides. I don't think this is one that I could do. Here's another ride that I don't think I'd be able to do. Here's a small roller coaster. Not a whole lot of people using it. The Crazy Mouse. Bumper cars, this is more my speed. Here's another ride I know I can't do. This thing was always going, so it was a popular ride. This is more my speed. Do you remember this one at the State Fair? This was a very beautiful merry-go-round. I think we stayed in one of these hotels on our trip. The games didn't seem to be too popular. Move, where can I find some ice cream? Right here. He didn't find anything today. There we come across another wedding party. We walked along the boardwalk where a lot of the shops and restaurants were. This is actually a disabled wheelchair. Not very busy now, but as the day goes on, it gets very, very busy. Wow, look at the size of this ice cream cone. It's not a Dunkin' Donut, but it's close enough. The beach is not made up of sand. It's just a bunch of round, smooth rocks. Not easy to walk on. I don't know what they call this thing, but I call it the donut. This was the original pier. When it burned down, they just left the frame there. Right around the corner from the hotel, we found this Italian restaurant called VIP. Very tiny place, but the food was excellent. We ate here twice. The owners were originally from Naples. Next, we went looking for the lanes in Brighton. These are little shops in narrow streets, and they seem to go on forever and ever. Besides some of the shopping stores, we found some little restaurants. The lanes were built up during the late 18th century and were fully laid out by 1792. You can see a lot of artwork in all these buildings. Very beautiful. And here's the Batman store. I guess this is something like Goodwill. You can find just about anything here, including antiques. Another English pub. There's a lot of English pubs here. Don't ask me to pronounce that one. All I know, it's a very nice bakery. We came through here early in the morning, so they were just starting to open and the crowds were not here yet. Guess what this is? Yep, another pub. Unitarian shoes. Interesting. Some of these lanes were very narrow. This restaurant only serves French fries, and they were very good. We continued walking and came across the Royal Pavilion. The palace was built in 1787, and it was a seaside retreat for George, Prince of Wales. It was built in an Indian style, and it was done in 3 stages. In 1850, it was sold to the town of Brighton for £53,000 and was turned into a museum. They had flower gardens all over the area. Very beautiful building. We almost felt like we were in India. We continued walking and we could hear a lot of noise in the distance, so we thought we'd check it out. This is something else we didn't know about. The opening Brighton Festival and annual Children's Parade. This is an annual event. The teachers and the parents work together with 5,000 young kids all across Brighton. With a different theme each year, children from over 60 schools and community organizations create costumes and props in the lead up to this parade. The theme this year was Poetry in Motion. I really like this children's parade, much better than the one we had here. We continued walking on and came across Marsden's, not the cafeteria, but the grocery store. I have no idea what this is. Along the way, we found plenty of restaurants and places to eat. Finally, our friends from London showed up, and we had dinner together. After our friends left back to London, we headed to the pier to see the sunset. It seemed like the sun would never set. It took forever. I guess it's because we're from the north. But it was a beauty. Goodbye, Brighton.